Well, it's been a few hours since I started soaking the new clutch plates, discs, whatever you want to call them, in some fresh motor oil. Once again, 10W40. Make sure it's the same oil that you're going to be putting into the bike. So I'm going to go over what I've got here, the new and the old, compare the two. So what I did is I bought a heavy duty clutch spring set from Fortnite, as well as a heavy duty clutch plate set. EBC is apparently one of the good ones, so I'm hoping it is. So part number for that is CK1140 for the clutch plate set. And this spring set is CSK15. I don't remember how much it cost me, but I'm going to say maybe 40 to 50 bucks. I'm pulling a number out of thin air, but so what I'm going to be doing is I did end up taking the bigger, I'm going to call it a gear because it's got a gear on it. I don't know what the technical terms are. But I'm going to be taking this and I got to put that all back together on the bike right now. So I'm going to show you what the bike looks like. Yes. So here, I believe this is the linkage that allows the gears to shift. All in here. And that comes from the other side. Right about here. Yes, go, you're in the way. So yeah, this is the gear linkage stuff all in here. I don't see anything, completely broken out of it. I am starting to question whether or not this bottom half of the motor has been taken apart before though, because of this stuff here. It kind of looks like gasket maker, but maybe that's just from like when they built the thing, which is very possible. Anyways, when I go to put this together, I'm not only going to just use motor oil as lubrication, so I will also be using engine assembly lube. Really, I know that what's going to happen is I'm going to get everything together, I'm going to put it on the bike, I'm going to start it a few times, make sure that everything is good to go, and then I'm going to have to change the oil again anyways. So that's why I'm going to use the engine assembly lube, because it's thicker, and it gives more of a sliding opportunity for some of these parts to go on. So I'm going to take the flashlight away for now, and we'll look at the springs. So these are the old springs. These are the ones that I pulled out the other day. These are the new springs. I can hardly squeeze them. These are the same. However, look at the size difference. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah. This is good. These, it's getting squishier, which means they're getting weaker. The spring set comes with an extra 2 springs. I don't know if they anticipate that one might break in transport or what. But anyways, now I've got 2 extra springs that I'm going to hang on to, plus these. I'm still going to hang on to these in case shit hits the fan. So these are all the plates that you saw earlier. So as a comparison, pull it out, maybe. Come on. I just need one. There. So even I'm having a hard time seeing it, so I'd imagine that you're going to have a hard time seeing it on the camera. However, it does seem like there's a good extra 2 to 3 millimeters on those squares for the new one compared to the old one. So I'm assuming That's good for the new ones and not so good for the old ones. So when I do this, I have everything still in order. So it technically looked like this. Obviously the little tabs were aligned. However, this is what it looked like when I pulled it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Hey! Stop licking the metal. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything back together. So all of this stuff I'm going to use the Permatex Ultra Slick Engine Assembly Lube. It is like honey. Maybe I'll put my phone up here so that I can get some light. There we go. It will shut off at some point, but what I want to do is actually I'm going to pull up the parts diagram on CMSNL, I think is what it's called. 1982. Okay.